Hi, welcome to Whirlwind Wargaming. This is a review of Combat Patrol issue number 52. Please like and subscribe, and I'll continue to do these videos as I receive my copies. So let's have a look inside again then. So issue number 52 of Combat Patrol magazine. This is going to be the start of the Leagues of Votann minis that we're getting in the Combat Patrol figures. This first one is one of our leader figures then. It is the Kâhl. So yeah, we've got the base and here we've got the sprue. Let's have a quick look through. So you can see we've got that power axe, sword, so one pistol over there. There's that like force glove or power fist. There's the Votann pistol. So yeah, there's plenty of options here. So we'll have a look inside now and see what the magazine's got to show us. So the value of this is excellent, by the way. So $9.99 for the magazine, £26 for this character through Games Workshop, or just over £20 if you're buying it from third parties. Obviously, some of them will apply their postage and packaging. So issue 52, and we'll have a look inside. So the standard how to build, this particular kit is a glue together kit. So remember to cut your pieces off, make sure they meet up nicely first of all before you apply your glue, and make sure you've got the correct part, most importantly. Now there is a limited option here with the build, so you've only got the option of the pistol and the power fist, but they're not giving you an option here for the axe and the second pistol. So yeah, you need to, the axe and the sword aren't included. So I think if you search online, search right Google, you're probably going to get the full build instructions there, as opposed to what is offered in this magazine, which is probably only the loadout for the Combat Patrol version. Then we move on to the how to paint with all the paints we received so far. So that will get your model up to a very nice standard, because we're well over halfway through now, and we've received quite a few of the paints. So yeah, if you follow these instructions, you have a nice steady hand and plenty of patience, and you'll get your figure looking pretty good by the time we get to the end of it here. So yeah, nice how to paint guides, brilliant for people who are new into the hobby, sort of explaining where you should be, what paints you should be using. I think that can be a difficult option for a lot of new starters to the hobby. And it goes on about the basing as well, using some of the technical basing materials that we've been sent, the Astra Granite, I think it was. Another problem again here with these hole punches, it really is griping me. And that'll see the end of it. Now we move on to the Silver Templars again now. So this is part 13 of their story, continuing on. I think in the previous episode they'd met the orcs, and they were being beared down upon by some orc death copters. And this one goes on to see how they're going to get out of that sticky situation in this ongoing sort of storyline that's going on there. Then we start talking about our Leagues of Votann and the characters. You can sort of customize them a little bit, give them some options there, and you can also generate some grudge reasons then for your factions that you're fighting against. So you get the option of rolling a d6, and 1 to 3 will give you one option, and 4, 5, 6 will give you another option. So you can add a little bit to your narrative, and certainly if you're following along with that sort of crusade rule, that the narrative rules that they put forward. Then you've got your car model and your story of how you're building him. Then we've got the Combat Patrol data sheet with a brief explanation of how he can develop or generate grudge tokens then to put against your opposition and how they're generated. And then we move on to the scenario Bitter Judgment. So this is just the Kâhl versus some orcs. I think there's 4 groups of 3 orc boys, and then this is more about you learning how to deploy your sort of your grudge tokens against the opposition and how they affect. So 1 grudge token will give you a +1 to hit, 2 grudge tokens will give you a +1 to hit and a +1 to wound to that particular individual's attacker's dice rolls. And then it goes through the grudge token tutorials here. And on the very back page, we've got a little, well, you either cut it out or you can photocopy it and then cut up your photocopy, which are the grudge tokens, which when you cut them out, throw them over, it's got 1 on one side and 2 on the other side, and then you can put that against your unit that you're attacking. Thanks guys, so a quick look at the back here. The Hearthkin Warriors are going to be the next ones to come up. They're going to be 2 parts. So it's going to be half the part in the next issue, which will probably be the first bit of the sprues without the bases, and then the second issue will have the second part of the sprue with all the bases. Cheers guys, please like and subscribe, and I'll try and crack on with the next video as I've already got that issue. Thank you.